trust your car to the man who wears the star, the big, bright Texaco star.
My thanks to all of you, and now it's on to Chicago, and let's win there. Thank you very much.
Davy Crockett, king of the wild frontier.
Godspeed, John Glenn.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Sock it to me?
From Dallas, Texas, the flash, apparently official, President Kennedy died at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, some 38 minutes ago.
Hey, kids, what time is it? I am the greatest.
Welcome to the Howdy Boomy podcast. Today is Wednesday. It is the 29th of May. Terrible weather around the country in certain spots. I hope you weathered that storm. I wish you all the best in rebuilding. You can replace belongings, you can't replace lives. I think I've liked Robert De Niro in every movie he's ever made. A tremendous actor. And you have to remind yourself that actors are people who bring life to characters that are depicted on paper by writers. They read other people's words. That was very, very evident yesterday when the Biden campaign staff saw all the attention Trump was getting with this bogus trial in New York City. So they set up a slew of microphones and put Robert De Niro out there, a New Yorker, to bash Trump and get the Biden campaign some publicity. They would have been better off putting Fozzie Bear out there. You can see that he can read words that other people have written. Not so good when he's reading his own words. He sounded like a blithering idiot. And when people confronted him, he sounded even worse. Another Biden campaign misfire. They can do all they want, glossing over the terrible record Joe Biden has. Why? Mainly because people he's put in power to direct departments are lifelong friends, swamp creatures. Trump, when he was in office, had businessmen, people who accomplished quite a bit, people who knew how to run things. That's why the economy was much better. Did you hear Pete Buttigieg, our transportation secretary, when he was confronted with the question, there's supposed to be 5 or 10 million charging stations by the year 2030. So far, there are 8. What are we supposed to do? He had no idea. He had no idea. Think about that. We're supposed to have 10 million, we have 8. Where are you supposed to charge your car? The head of Ford Motor Company said the original purchasers of EVs are those who like the technology, want to be first in. Oh, I love the environment, the bleeding hearts. He said now they're making decisions based on compatibility with their family life, how they would actually use a vehicle, and it doesn't work out. A tragedy, killing the oil industry by this administration. And I guarantee you they're making some bucks through China on this in order to have an EV, great purchase of cars to boost Mother Earth. What a joke. Every day there's something that happens that you wonder what's going on. You wonder how your faith and how your character is going to weather this storm. I want you to think about what's going to happen this election. Donald Trump is running against the Department of Justice that's weaponized. He's running against the entire system, the swamp, Comey, FBI, they're all petrified now. If this guy gets in, what is he going to go after them for? Because they tried to destroy him. The Biden administration, the Obama administration, and you haven't heard crap from Barack Obama recently because he's the architect of all this. Joe Biden is incompetent. And every day, you have to remember this, no matter how much money they spend, he gets older. Every day, he gets older. That's the law. They don't want him to speak in public. Great asset for a president of the United States, isn't it? Think about that. Think about how important your vote is going to be. Remember, it's your country. Remember our founding fathers. Remember what brought you here. Remember, this is the greatest country in the world. We are not the problem of everything. We are the solution. Watch the Howdy Boomy podcast on the Howdy Boomy channel on YouTube. The Howdy Boomy Show. Truth, justice, the American way. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.